Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going deep on artificial general intelligence, or AGI, and using an essay by Jörg-Owe as our guide.
Oh, cool.
We've all heard about AI that can beat chess grandmasters, or power those kind of eerily accurate recommendations that we see.
Right.
But AGI is something else entirely, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you can think of it this way. Today's AI, it's like a virtuoso pianist. Like you said, brilliant at one very specific thing.
Right.
AGI is aiming to be like a composer or a painter, scientist, all rolled into one.
Yeah.
It's about an AI that can learn and apply knowledge across a vast range of tasks, much like humans can.
It almost sounds like we're trying to create a digital version of ourselves, but, potentially even more capable, which is exciting and unnerving at the same time. And Schneppat actually dives into some early attempts to define AGI, which I found really fascinating.
Yeah, back in 1997, Mark Gruber talked about AI systems that could learn and apply general knowledge, and then in 2001, Shane Legg formally coined the term artificial general intelligence and defined it as a machine's ability to successfully perform any task that a human being can.
So not just excelling at, a single task, but being able to tackle a wide range of intellectual challenges.
Exactly.
That begs the question, how do we even begin to build something like that?
Right.
It's like we're trying to map the human mind and then translate it into code.
It is a huge challenge, and Schneppat outlines some key steps in his essay.
Okay.
First, we need to understand the fundamental building blocks of intelligence itself.
Right.
What are the core cognitive processes that allow humans to learn, reason, and solve problems?
Yeah.
This is where fields like cognitive science and neuroscience come into play.
So it's almost like we're trying to crack the code of human thought.
Yeah, in a way.
Once we understand the blueprint, then what?
Then comes the challenge of creating what are called cognitive architectures.
Okay.
Think of these as blueprints for artificial minds. Frameworks that would allow AI systems to process information, learn, and make decisions in a way that mimics human cognition.
So Schneppat mentioned some examples in his essay like ACTR and SOAR.
Right.
And what I found particularly interesting was this idea of neural symbolic computing, combining the strengths of connectionist and symbolic AI.
Yes.
Can you unpack that a bit more for us?
Sure. So imagine an AI that can not only process massive amounts of data, which is what connectionist AI excels at, but also understand the underlying logic and meaning behind that data.
Okay.
That's the symbolic AI part.
Got it.
Neural symbolic computing aims to combine these two approaches, creating an AI that can both learn from data and reason abstractly.
So it's not just about mimicking the what of human intelligence, but also the how.
Exactly.
It's about enabling AI to actually learn and improve on its own, becoming more capable over time. And this is where things start to feel truly sci-fi, like something out of a movie.
It is a fascinating concept, this idea of self-improving AI.
Right.
But Schneppat is also careful to highlight that the path to AGI isn't all smooth sailing.
Of course not.
There are some serious challenges, particularly when it comes to scalability.
Right. As these AGI systems become more complex, managing that complexity and ensuring that they can handle increasingly vast amounts of data becomes a monumental task.
Absolutely.
So what other roadblocks do we need to consider?
Well, Schneppat spends a good amount of time in his essay talking about the ethical implications of AGI.
Right.
And rightly so. It's not enough to simply build AGI. We need to build it responsibly.
Of course.
So you know what happens to jobs traditionally held by humans when machines can perform them equally well or even better?
Yeah.
How do we protect individual privacy in a world where AGI systems might require access to vast amounts of personal data to learn and function?
These are questions that we can't afford to ignore.
Absolutely not.
So it's not just about building the most intelligent AI, but also the most ethical one that serves humanity in a way that's beneficial and safe. And Schneppat even uses the term AI safety to describe this, which I found quite insightful.
Yeah, he makes a great point. It's much like any other field where safety is paramount.
Yeah.
We wouldn't release a new medicine without rigorous testing and safety protocols.
Of course not.
The same principle should apply to AGI.
Right.
We need to ensure that it's aligned with human values and doesn't pose a threat to our well-being.
So it's like putting guardrails in place to make sure that this powerful new technology stays on the right track.
Exactly.
Which leads us to wonder, just how far along are we on this path to AGI?
Right.
Schneppat's essay gives us a glimpse into the current state of research, doesn't it?
It does. And what's fascinating is that AGI research is happening all over the world.
Really?
A 2020 survey identified 72 active AGI projects across 37 countries.
Wow.
A clear indication that this is a global race to develop this potentially transformative technology.
That's a lot of brain power focused on cracking the code of AGI.
It is.
So are there any specific advancements that Schneepat highlights? You know what's got the research world buzzing right now?
He points to some pretty significant breakthroughs, especially in the area of natural language processing.
Okay.
Models like GPT-3 and GPT-4, developed by OpenAI, have demonstrated remarkable abilities to generate human-quality text.
I've heard about those AI that can write like a human.
It is
incredible and a little scary.
It's a testament to how quickly AI is evolving.
Yeah.
But alongside these technological leaps come even greater ethical considerations.
Of course.
Schneepat emphasizes the need for responsible development throughout his essay.
Right.
And he mentions organizations like the Future of Life Institute, which are working to establish ethical guidelines and promote the safe and beneficial use of AGI.
So it's not just a technological race. It's a race to ensure that AGI is developed responsibly, ethically, and for the benefit of all humanity.
Exactly.
It's a lot to consider, and I'm curious to delve into the future implications of AGI.
Yeah, me too.
I think that'll be really interesting.
It will. Yeah, it really is fascinating to think about what a future shaped by AGI might look like.
Yeah.
Schneepat explores this in his essay, and he kind of outlines the potential impact across various fields. One that immediately springs to mind is healthcare.
It's amazing to think about how AGI could change medicine as we know it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine AI, assisting doctors with diagnoses?
Right.
Maybe even personalizing treatment plans based on a patient's unique genetic makeup?
Absolutely.
Or what about speeding up the process of drug discovery?
Absolutely. AGI could analyze massive data sets of medical information.
Right.
Identify patterns that humans might miss and come up with groundbreaking solutions.
It's like having a medical super genius working alongside every doctor.
It really is.
Wow. Yeah. And healthcare is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Schneepat talks about AGI revolutionizing transportation with self-driving cars that can communicate with each other to optimize traffic flow.
Yeah.
Imagine a world with fewer accidents, less congestion, and faster commutes.
That's the dream.
It's really incredible.
It is.
And let's not forget about finance.
Right.
AGI could analyze market trends with a level of sophistication beyond human capabilities.
Yeah.
Leading to more stable financial systems and potentially even helping to prevent economic crises.
That would be incredible.
It's almost like we're on the cusp of this technological revolution.
Yes.
That could reshape every aspect of our lives. But I'm also mindful of the potential downsides.
Of course.
That Schneepat cautions against.
Right. He's right to raise those concerns. As with any powerful technology, there's always the risk of misuse or unintended consequences.
Yeah.
We need to establish very clear ethical frameworks and regulations to guide the development and deployment of AGI.
It's not just about building AGI. It's about controlling it.
Yes.
And shaping it to serve humanity's best interests.
Absolutely.
Schneepat brings up this fascinating concept called machine ethics, this idea of teaching AI systems right from wrong.
It is a complex idea,
Yeah.
but a crucial one.
How do we instill a sense of moral responsibility in a machine?
Right.
Can we develop algorithms that prioritize human well-being or even create AI that can adapt its ethical decision-making over time?
It's a huge challenge and one that we need to grapple with.
It almost feels like we're trying to imbue AI with a conscience, moral compass.
In a way, yes.
But given the global nature of AGI research, as Schneepat points out, this isn't just a challenge for one nation to tackle.
No, he emphasizes the need for global collaboration, and I completely agree.
Why is that so important?
Well, because AGI is a global issue with global implications.
Right.
No single country or organization can solve the challenges or reap the benefits of AGI alone.
Yeah.
We need a coordinated effort to ensure that AGI is developed safely, ethically, and for the benefit of all humanity.
So it's like recognizing that the future of AGI isn't about national competition.
No.
It's about global cooperation.
It is.
This brings up another big question. Just how soon might we see AGI become a reality?
Well, Schneepat acknowledges that predicting a specific timeline is difficult.
Sure.
However, many experts believe that AGI could be achieved within this century.
Wow.
Or perhaps even sooner, given the rapid pace of advancements in AI.
That's a pretty incredible thought. A world where machines possess human-level intelligence, could be just around the corner.
It really is.
It makes you wonder what specific research is being done to bring this vision to life.
Well, that's what we'll explore in the final part of our deep dive into Jörg-Owe essay.
Okay.
We'll take a look at some of the cutting-edge research and specific projects that are really pushing the boundaries of AGI.
So we've been talking about this incredible potential of AGI, and now I'm really curious to hear about the specific research that's shaping this field.
Well, as Schneepat points out, there's a lot of activity happening, especially within major tech companies like, OpenAI and Google.
Right.
These organizations have the resources and the talent to really drive innovation in AI.
Yeah, we hear those names a lot these days, especially with all the buzz around AI tools like ChatGPT.
Right.
What makes them stand out in the AGI landscape?
Well, they're really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do.
Okay.
OpenAI, for instance, has made some remarkable progress with its large language models, like GPT-3 and GPT-4. These models can generate incredibly human-like text.
Right.
They can write different kinds of creative content.
Yeah.
And even answer your questions in a very informative way.
It's mind-boggling to think that AI can now write poems, compose music, and even hold conversations that are almost indistinguishable from those with a human.
It's pretty amazing.
It feels like we're stepping into the realm of science fiction.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But these advancements are not just about, creating impressive tools.
Right.
They're really laying the groundwork for AGI.
Okay.
By demonstrating that AI can perform increasingly complex cognitive tasks.
So each breakthrough, each new model, is like a stepping stone on the path to achieving true general intelligence.
Yeah, you could say.
It makes you wonder what the next big leap will be.
Exactly. And Schneepat reminds us that this journey towards AGI isn't a solitary one.
Right.
He emphasizes the importance of international collaboration, which I think is crucial.
Why is that so important?
Well, because AGI is a global issue with global implications.
Yeah.
No single country or organization can solve the challenges or reap the benefits of AGI alone.
Of course.
So we need a coordinated effort to ensure that AGI is developed safely, ethically, and for the benefit of all humanity.
It's like realizing that the future of AGI isn't about national competition.
No.
But about global cooperation.
Exactly. We all have a stake in this.
We do.
Yeah.
Schneepat suggests establishing international standards for AGI development.
Yes.
Sharing research and best practices, and addressing ethical concerns in a way that transcends national borders.
Absolutely. It's a tall order, but a necessary one.
It is if we want to, navigate the complexities of AGI and ensure that it leads us towards a positive future. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Schneepat's essay, what are some of the key takeaways that our listeners should keep in mind?
Well, I think first and foremost, AGI is no longer a far-off concept.
Right.
It's a rapidly approaching reality.
Yeah.
The progress we're seeing in AI research is remarkable.
It is.
And the timeline for achieving AGI might be shorter than we think.
That's both exciting and a little daunting.
It is.
We need to be prepared for a world where machines could potentially possess human-level intelligence.
Yes.
Or even surpass it.
And secondly, AGI is not just about technological advancement.
Right.
It's about ethical responsibility. We have a moral obligation to ensure that AGI is developed and deployed in a way that benefits humanity and aligns with our values.
Schneepat makes that very clear in his essay.
He does.
It's not enough to simply build AGI. We need to build it responsibly and ethically.
Exactly. And finally, AGI is a global challenge that requires global solutions. We need to work together across borders and disciplines to navigate the complexities of AGI and ensure that it leads to a brighter future for all.
Jörg-Owe has given us a lot to think about. He's painted a very compelling picture of the potential for AGI to reshape our world.
He has.
But he's also emphasized the immense responsibility that comes with such power as we conclude our deep dive today. I want to leave our listeners with this thought. The choices we make today will shape the future of AGI and its impact on humanity.
Well said.
Let's make those choices wisely. This has been The Deep Dive. Thanks for joining us.